Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now the topic is basic algebra, addition and subtraction of the expressions. Before we see how to add and subtract integers, we define the terms and the factors. Term and the factors. A term in an algebraic expression is an expression involving letters and or the numbers called factors multiplied together. For example, the algebraic expression is 5x. 5x is an example of one single term. It has factors 5 and x. The 5 is called the coefficient of the term and the x is a variable. In example number 2, you can see 5x plus 3y has two terms. First term is 5x and 5x has factors 5 and x. And the second term is 3y. It has factors 3 and y, where the 5, this 5 and this 3 are called the coefficient of the terms and x and y are the variables. In example number 3, the expression is now 3x squared minus 7ab plus 2e pi. It has three terms. The first term is 3x squared, and again I am explaining you, it has the factors 3 and x squared. And in the second term, minus 7b has the factors minus 7a and b. And the third term is 2e pi. It has factors 2e and pi, where 3, minus 7 and 2 are the coefficients of the terms. Now I am explaining you the like terms. What is like term? Like term are the terms that contains the same variable raised to the same power. For example, 3x squared and 7x squared are the like terms. Here x squared are the variables of the terms and both are same. You can see in next example, minus 8x squared and 5y squared are not like terms. Why? Because the variables are not the same. X squared and y squared are different. Now we add and subtract the terms. You can see how we add and subtract the terms by the help of examples. Important thing is here we can only add or subtract the like terms. Why? You can think so. Now on a table we have 4 pencils and 2 books. We cannot add the 4 pencils to the 2 books. They are not the same kind of object. We go get another 3 pencils and 6 books. Altogether we have 7 pencils and 8 books. We cannot combine these quantities since they are different type of objects. Next, my sister comes in and grab 5 pencils. We are left with 2 pencils and we still have the 8 books. We cannot add or subtract pencil or books because these two are different types of things. Similarly, when we are dealing with algebra, we can only add or subtract similar objects. And we here in algebra represent the terms by same variable or different variable. The terms which have same variable are called like term and having the different variables are unlike terms. So we can add or subtract only the like terms. Now this is next example, example number 6. The question is here, simplify. Be careful with the signs and like term and unlike term. The question is 13x plus 7y minus 2x plus 6a. The only like terms in this expression are 13x and minus 2x. We cannot do anything with the 7y or 6a because these two are unlike terms. So we group together the terms we can subtract and just leave the rest. So the like terms are 13x and minus 2x. I already explained you. And the 6a and the 7y are the unlike term. So when I subtract 2x from 13x, it will be 11x. That is in the middle of the term. Here it is, this one. And 6a is as it is and 7y as it is. We usually present our variables in the alphabetical order, so I write 11x in the middle, a in the first, the term with a in the first and the y at the last, but it is not essential. So in the next example, that is example number 7, simplify minus 5 bracket minus 2 bracket m minus 3n plus 4n bracket closed. The first thing we do is expand out the round brackets inside. The round brackets are, here it is. First of all, we have to simplify this one. So minus 2m minus 3n, here we multiply 2 with m, that is minus 2m, and we multiply 2 with minus 3n. 2 times 3 is 6 and n with it. So two negatives will be positive. The negative times negative in the middle gives the positive 6n. Now add the 4n in the square brackets. This here is 4n. We have to add this with these expanded bracket. So minus 2m plus 6n from here, and then we add 4n. So we simplify the like terms. 6n plus 4n become the 10n and minus 2m as it is, because again this is unlike term. Remembering the minus 5 which is out front, our problem has become now minus 5 minus 2m plus 10n equals to, now we have to multiply this 5 with the terms inside the bracket. So minus 5 into minus 2 is positive 10m. 2 negative will go with the positive. Then again minus 5 with 10 is minus 5 times 10 is 50. One value is minus and the second one is positive. Negative into positive is negative 50n. Now I am telling you more about the brackets. The fancy name for the round bracket is parenthesis, and the fancy name for the square bracket is box bracket, and the fancy name for the curly bracket is braces. So the next is example number 8 now. The question is simplify minus 7 into a minus 2b minus 4b bracket closed. First of all, we have to simplify. We multiply 7 with a and 7 with 2b. No need to work out with this negative sign. So when you multiply 7 with a is 7a, and 7 with minus 2b is minus 14b, and this 4b minus 4b will go as it is. Minus 14b and minus 4b are like terms. Now we simplify these. Minus 14b and minus 4b will minus 18b. When two negative values are together, then we add them. So there is minus sign out in front of this bracket. So now we deal with this minus. When we multiply this negative sign with these terms inside the bracket, the sign will change. So minus into 7a is minus 7a, and negative into negative 18b will become positive 18b. Here are some more questions to practice. The question is expand and simplify each of the following expressions. A part, 6 into 4x plus y plus 2 into x minus y. Simplify these questions for your practice, and you can also solve the exercise 4b in book D1. Thank you.